continuing on with our Fairstone investigation here. Now, if you're not aware that debts are bought and sold every day, take a look at this video. It's going to clear everything up for you. After speaking to Farhan, we are now going to go to his supervisor, who is George Ferraro. Now, as you're going to see, we run into two very incompetent managers here that cannot understand the concept that they have to prove that they still own the debt. Now, to be very clear, if you are attempting to collect on a debt you no longer own, that would be considered fraud. So as we mentioned, we have sent registered mail, have proof of delivery. We've sent them 4 emails. We've spoken to like 3 of their employees and a manager. They've admitted that they know that debts are bought and sold, therefore they need to prove they didn't sell the debt. Not to mention their own contract states, the same contract we are talking about here today, states very clearly that they can sell the debt without informing the borrower or having his prior consent. We've also pointed out that the only employee there that can verify that the debt is not sold is a chartered accountant, because they're the only ones who have access to the ledgers to make that claim. We've also provided them with links that absolutely proves that debts are bought and sold every day, which is a fact. The banks sell debt. Now, with all this, we're going to be speaking to George, and George is going to have a hard time understanding the concept that he has to prove they own the debt before collecting. They're legally obligated to do that. Let's take a listen.
Is George speaking?
Hi there, George. How are you doing today?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
Good. My name is Colton. I'm just the administrative assistant here at UnitedWeStandPeople.com. We did receive your email here just regarding reaching out to your lending specialist, correct?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we just have a concern here. We are handling this file, right? We are Aminoa's chosen agent, his authorized representation. And we have all the money to pay out the loan, and we are going to be contacting the lending specialist here within the week. Our main concern is that you guys keep calling Aminoa, and we're the ones handling this file, right? We have all the money to hand over, so there's no point in calling Aminoa anymore.
So what's sorry to cut you off, Colton, but what's the holdup? Why are you guys holding up to pay us off if you're so confident in paying us off in this account and handling and administrative, whatever you call it? What's the holdup? Why are you guys holding up the money?
So this is comical. What's the holdup? The holdup is for the last 6 weeks, we've been asking you guys to prove you own the debt, and we're speaking to individuals who have not even read our emails or even read any of the documentation concerning this file. That's the holdup. The holdup is Fairstone staff is incompetent when trying to understand that, of course, debts are bought and sold every day, and they should be able to prove they own the debt. We even made it very clear. Just get a chartered accountant. They have many chartered accountants working for them. Just get one of their chartered accountants to sign in writing that they looked into the ledgers and the debt has not been sold. How hard is that? They have many chartered accountants working for them. Not to mention, in the contract it states that they can sell the debt without the prior consent of the borrower. Let's see what George says when he is asked to provide verifiable proof that they are still the rightful owners of this debt. Take a listen. Let's go back to the recording.
Yeah, so
just pay us off then. But we are legally. Legally, we are able to contact Amina.
Well, here's
and
the thing.
Joey.
You just asked me a question, right? So if you'd let me answer that, that would be great. So if you read the email that we sent you there, right, there is one simple payout condition, and that's just that you guys have to prove that you still own the debt.
No,
right?
we don't have to provide you any conditions at all. There's there's no conditions we have to provide you. Right?
We're providing you the conditions, right?
So,
okay, here's the thing, George. We operate under the rules of the Canadian court.
Honestly, you're like, what exactly do you need? Just
Okay. Yes.
what exactly is you're after?
This is what I was trying to tell you. If you would please let me finish. We are requesting proof of ownership, so the rights to the contract. If you could provide the proof that you haven't sold the contract, all we're asking.
No, we don't provide. No, we don't do that.
This is crazy. George is stating that they do not have to prove that they still own the debt, even though in the contract they had the client sign, it states that they can sell the debt without informing anyone? That is absolutely ridiculous. Now keep in mind, if they sold the debt, they got money. Now if we hand over the money to them without finding out and verifying that they have not sold the debt, and we hand over the money to them, they just got paid twice. And let's be very clear here. If Fairstone is attempting to collect on a debt they no longer own, that is considered fraud. Where this is all leading to is negligence in the workplace. These entities in their positions need to understand these things, and the way they're handling it is out of control. It is absolutely ridiculous. Now, if they go and report late payments to their credit bureau, after all this, they've been trying to pay them out for the last 6 weeks. They're the ones that can't come up with the proper documentation. We have all the money to hand over to them. They do not have the proper documentation to collect. If they report any late payments under those circumstances, that is inaccurate information being reported to the credit bureau. And that would be negligence in the workplace. Now, don't forget to complain. It's very important for us to unite and them see that. So just look down in the description. It's going to tell you exactly how to complain and how you will be entered into this group actively seeking to access their birth certificate bond. Keep in touch. Keep looking. We've got lots more to tell you. You guys have a great day.